Hey everybody, it's Jared here with the Comedy Food Truck. It is the new year. Resolutions are in the air. But your biggest resolution should be to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Comedy Food Truck and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Happy New Year, you filthy animal.
Hurry!
Hurry, Scott!
Shut the door, Scott!
Run, baby.
Quick, somebody's coming in.
You're listening to the Comedy Food Truck Podcast. We talk life, food, relationships, and have fun with all of it.
Man, he's moving like a glacier. Look at him.
And now here's your host,
lightning.
comedian John Hill.
Yeah, almost missed it.
Hey. Scott just jumped in. He did like Mission Impossible style. Man, looking like Tom Cruise. Look at you. What are you doing there? What is that? You're like a
where
mime.
he comes down and he's like,
No, you're like a mime. You're like holding down the atmosphere or something. I don't know what you're doing.
I like zoomed down.
Okay, is that what
I'm
that
hovering.
was? Got it.
He's hovering.
I see why in the world of Hollywood you were a stuntman.
I don't think I've ever zonked.
Zoomed. Zoom. Zooby-doo. Zooby-doo. Zoom. Okay. Welcome to the show. We are...
Thank you,
I
everybody.
don't know what that was. I don't know. That was his night to shine. We are fully engaged. We are past the halfway point of January of 2022.
It's all downhill from
And we
here.
only have another week. And what in the world? It's right behind you,
So
Scott.
we're recording
They're
now.
right behind you,
Look at
and here
this.
she comes,
Oh, thank you.
bringing a big old mug of Goofy.
Wow.
Thank you, Daughter.
Daughter,
Delta.
thank you for heating the boss.
It was my tea, sorry.
Right.
Wow.
You guys are so stuffy, you put the flowers in the Voss.
Wow.
Water. Anyway, I'm so glad we're at the show. You guys are like, I know the
Serenity
audience.
now.
The audience is like, man, these 6-minute introductions. I am
We should do a show that's just all introduction and then just say bye.
just nothing, just to get the end and go, watch us in part 2
Yeah.
for the show.
For the actual episode.
The show. This is just random musings. Anyhow, welcome to the show, and let me introduce our crazy crew.
Wow, it's only been
Lovable, crazy crew.
less than
Crazy.
2 minutes in. Wow.
Dude, I'm setting records, man. I'm meeting goals.
That's
I'm
a
hitting,
goal.
I'm
That's
hitting
an
smart
attainable.
goals.
That's an attainable goal.
I'm hitting them smart goal. I'm hitting them goals smart. Smirt.
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 Smurgles. Smurgles.
Love them smirt goals.
Smurgles.
What would that be? Smirt.
Smirt.
What was S again?
There's smote.
And
Smirt.
measurable.
Oh, some
strategic.
specific, measurable.
measurable. Underwhelming.
Undesirable.
Smirt.
Undesirable.
Undesirable.
Unachievable.
Achievable. That's what we should make up, our own smirt.
Useless.
Useless. That's a good one.
That's people, not goals. I am just going to introduce everybody now.
Go.
So to my left is Jared.
Hello.
What's up? And to his left is Scott.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man. And then over to his left is Ray.
Hi.
All right. Welcome to the show. If it's your first time listening, please go back to episode 1 when we cared.
Jeez.
We're just flinging them now. Wow. No, we care. We do. We care. The ones who know us love us. The ones who don't know us don't
love
understand why the other ones love us. I mean, let's just be real.
Yeah.
But I love the podcast. I am excited about this podcast. I'm excited about every podcast that we have. There's so much going on in the world, and we don't talk about any of it. But we are going to talk about is the topic for this show.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on in the world. And Jared, who is the only conscientious one among us, has today's show. So I turn over is it the con or the com?
I think it's the com.
Like COM, like communication. Like I turn over the
command. I think it's
the
short for
command.
command.
That
Yeah,
makes more
I think that's
sense
short
than
for command.
communication.
Yeah,
I'm turning over the com, man.
We need to both turn our key for this.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. 1, 2, 3.
Turn.
Click. I don't have the right key. I brought the wrong key.
What I like is you two have the key and I count.
Yeah. That's how this show works. And Scott hopes we don't blow up.
Takes 3 people. The third person counts.
Or close the laptop on him again.
Yeah.
What happened to the big kaboom? There was supposed to be a big kaboom.
An earth-shattering kaboom. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. What's up, Doc? All right. Jared, take it.
Before I get
Roll
into
it.
that, this episode is brought to you by Polygrip for when your parrot just can't stay on the perch.
I love it.
I stung a little.
And it works on your teeth, too.
On your parrot's teeth.
That's a pair of
boy.
teeth.
Lay 'em on us.
So I I noticed, I was reading the news, and I noticed all the new laws that were going into effect here in California on January 1st.
Which pretty much every year there's new laws.
Right.
But
so
you
yeah,
were just noticing.
when the calendar year changes, you got all these new laws that have been voted on over the year, came up in the elections, and they all go into effect.
Right.
So,
And if you don't live in California, it's okay. You have laws too.
right,
They
just not ones as dumb as we have.
Well, and you don't live as cool a place as we do.
That's right.
Cool, dumb laws.
Yeah, but there's some good ones. Prop 12 was one that actually was approved like 3 years ago. Makes metal enclosures that restrict pigs from turning around in cages and prevent hens from opening their wings illegal. So it's like an animal welfare.
Now they got
Right,
to make all that out of plastic.
So no, it's big enough for a pig to turn around.
Yeah, and I'm making it out of human bones.
I think you're not interpreting the law the way a lawyer will.
Right,
It's just saying it can't be made out of metal.
that's true.
Right. So you can still have a plastic cage where you can't turn around.
It's not saying that the pig can't not turn around, or
It just can't be in a metal cage. It's too
Correct.
small.
Yeah,
This is what PETA doesn't know.
Yep. John's found a loophole.
Well,
That's
you
right.
know,
yeah.
ESQ. That's
Q.
why.
I'm white. That's what we do.
Wow.
So anyway, that and some other laws that came out just reminded me that there are some funny laws that have been passed over the years that are still in effect. Some of these are probably, I don't know,
Old.
centuries old.
Yes.
Are they
Yes.
are they restricted to local in California, or this?
No,
this
these
is
are
nationwide.
These are
worldwide?
nationwide.
Yeah. So we're talking stuff back in like
Anything
the
worldwide?
the
Not worldwide, no, just in the
The,
United States.
Okay.
back in the,
The
settlement,
United
back in
States.
like the settlement kind of days and stuff too. Yeah.
Some of them might have been. Do you have on these as you go through them? Do we know when these laws were made, or are they just
No,
laws?
I don't. I didn't have that information.
But
Some of
they're
them do
still
say
laws.
like gives you a rough time. Like one of them says in the 20s,
Got it.
or like what the reason was for the law.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so I just thought it'd be funny to share a few of these.
I think it'd be awesome.
All right, so
I think this is more like an actual show as opposed to the last 2 weeks.
Well, wait a minute. There's no law against sharing these, though, right?
no, no, that's coming next year.
Way to think,
I
Scott.
see where you went with that.
Could be a fine.
Clever.
It's fine.
It's going to be fine. You're like, no, I don't think I can. No, it's going to be fine.
It's a fine.
Right.
We thought it was fine, and then we got fined.
And then
By Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah. Well, thankfully the FCC doesn't listen to Ralph Fiennes.
that's the name of the guy who administers the fine. Ralph.
Fiennes.
Right. Who has a brother.
You know those signs on the side of the road that say speed check by radar? I always picture that guy from MASH standing there.
Yep.
Doesn't Ralph Fiennes have a brother that also acts? There's 2 Fiennes.
Is there?
Yes, there's a Ralph, and there's the other guy. I can't think of his name right now.
Are you
Not-
being serious?
not
I was
fine.
waiting,
Being
I was
serious.
waiting for a punchline.
No, I think there's another Fine that I think they're, well, at least have the same last name. I don't know if they're related.
Wasn't one of the Three Stooges' last name Fine?
Larry Fine, yeah.
Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine.
I think that's their great
Dr.
uncle.
Howard, Dr.
I
Fine,
think that's
Dr.
the great
Howard,
uncle of the Fines brothers.
All right.
No, there is. There's
Dr.
Ralph,
Fine.
and I want to say Jeremy or something, but there's another Fine.
Okay.
I'm not kidding.
Not Fiennes?
No, I'm not kidding.
Okay, fine.
the
It's
truth.
fine.
Fine.
It's
I'm
fine.
telling the truth.
Fine.
Someday I'll read these.
Jeez, find me already. All right, sorry.
Do you know in Alabama it's illegal to drive blindfolded?
Since when?
No, but I know it's illegal in Alabama to finish 4th grade. Just kidding.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Have higher than a 4th grade reading level.
Man. Thank you for listening,
Wait,
Alabama.
it's illegal what?
To drive blindfolded.
So somebody or enough people had to drive blindfolded for them to make a law that you could not do this anymore.
We got to do something about this. This is becoming
Wow.
a problem.
Right. This is the thing about laws is it means at some
Kind of
point
reactionary.
there's a lot of people, they all have eyesight. There's a lot of these blind people, they learned Braille. We better tell them they can't drive.
What if you're just blind? There's no law against that.
These
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Probably
no,
shouldn't be driving
no,
anyway.
But you shouldn't be driving, period. I don't think there's
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Blindfolded, not blind.
Yeah.
It's illegal to drive
Yeah.
while blind. Well, it technically is.
So if I close my eyes and fold up my sheet, I can say that sheet was blindfolded.
That's right.
Ah, nice.
Wow.
That's nice. I think the blindfolded part came because when the Ku Klux Klan. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, go ahead.
Wow.
Scott, do you have a sponsor?
Sometimes the hood falls over the eyes, and they're like, "You can't drive like that."
Not yet.
Not yet. Bail me out here.
Well, that's Alabama. Are there more from Alabama?
Yeah, no, well,
Okay.
maybe.
All right.
Down the line here, they're not in alphabetical.
I'm already in.
What if,
enthused
what if your
with
pig's
Alabama.
blindfolded and you can't turn around in the
That's
cage?
different. He can't drive a tractor.
Right.
What if your sheep is blindfolded?
It depends. Is the cage made of metal?
That's a different law.
Just sheep is one. And that's a different state.
We've gotten through one so far.
All right.
This is going to be a fun show.
In Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
Yeah, because that's...
Wow.
That was a problem.
This one came out in the 1920s. A local dam broke, flooding a rancher's home.
Oh.
The rancher's donkey had become accustomed to sleeping in the bathtub, which filled with water and whisked him miles away. After working to rescue the animal, the town passed a law that prohibits donkeys from sleeping in the bathtub.
Wow.
But they can stand in one. That's not illegal.
All I know is you should
Can
never...
they nap in one?
I don't think so.
I think that's
the
still
Constitution.
That's still sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is...
Doze off?
There it comes.
Don't you dare.
say it.
Don't you dare.
I just know that when you're in a bathtub...
Get your donkey out of the tub.
Well, or at least the whole most important thing about a bathtub is to have a clean...
Oh, yeah.
Donkey?
Well, and while he's in there, you can wash your donkey, too. I mean, yeah.
I mean, you're there.
Yeah.
You might as well take care of
Just
it.
scrub your donkey. Yeah. And then get your donkey out of the tub.
Right. That's the point of the law. Really what the law is saying is...
It's illegal to have your donkey in the tub.
Right. So when he's there, you're like, move your donkey because...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Connecticut,
Connect the
it is the law that a pickle must be able to bounce.
Wow.
Is there a height requirement? Like, the ref drops a basketball and bounces it to his elbow to make sure it...
Right. It's actually his knee.
Is it his knee?
Yeah, it's not his elbow. That would be a highly inflated
That'd be
basketball.
very inflated basketball.
In 1948, 2 men were
Or
arrested
waist, maybe.
for selling pickles that were, quote, unfit for human consumption.
Oh.
Discussing ways to check for good pickles, officials declared that a pickle is legitimate only if it bounces.
So
Yeah.
no limp pickles.
I was going to say, because it really stinks to have a soft
running
pickle.
right off the rails.
Right.
No soft pickles? Is
No
that what
soft
you're
No
saying?
soft pickles.
No squishy pickles.
That's the point, right? You can't have...
The 2 men were arrested and fined, and the pickles were destroyed.
I mean, seriously,
Wow.
if I'm going to have a pickle, I want it to be bouncy.
Yeah.
So do you bounce them in the store? I mean, sir, stop bouncing our pickles.
No, the
I've
real
been-
question is, do you have to take them out of the jar first?
Right.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Right.
Probably.
It probably won't bounce.
So the guy that does
In
that
the jar.
works the door at the pickle club, and he's called the pickle bouncer.
Pickle Club.
He's the pickle bouncer.
Is that the place where the guys wear tuxedos?
Next to the Blue Oyster.
The pickle club.
I've been caught in a pickle.
Going down to the pickle club. Right next to the sausage factory.
That's the tag on the line.
Oh, my gosh.
The Pickle Club. Our pickles bounce. It's fully legal.
Scott,
Nice.
are you sure you don't have a problem?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
You
It just
do?
came in, and this portion of the show is our sponsor has been brought to you by Kung Pao Oreos
Ooh.
because we're running out of stupid flavors.
Scott, delivery.
Wait a second.
Delivery.
Scott's sponsor. Wait, Scott's sponsor has a sponsor. He said, "This sponsor has been brought to you by." This portion of this show is being brought to you by our sponsor. Our sponsor is being brought to you by Kung Pao Oreos. I love that. Scott is like a money machine, man. I don't want just a sponsor. I want a sponsor for the sponsor. This sponsor is being brought to you by a sponsor. I love it. Was it Oreos? Is that what it was?
Yeah, Kung
That
Pao
was Kung Pao Oreos because we're running out of stupid flavors.
Stupid flavors.
Dude, does Oreos have stupid flavors?
Oh, yeah.
What
Yes.
are the,
We could do a
I
whole
don't even
show.
know.
We'll do a whole show on that at some time.
Well, but give me an example of one or
Wasabi?
two.
Yeah.
They have wasabi
Chicken and
Oreos
waffles.
Chicken waffles.
in our stores here in California
yeah.
because I've been
Yeah.
there. Well, I think I might have seen chicken. I don't think I've
They're
seen the
all at Walmart.
wasabi. That's good. They can't read.
Piggly Wiggly.
I thought I was getting
They're right
double
next to the
stuff.
hard pickles.
Bouncy pickles. Bouncy pickles.
He done killed John.
You have to go to the pharmacy for that.
Stuck between a pickle and a hard place.
Oh gosh, that's how the stores are set up. It's crazy Oreo flavors and hard pickles.
Oh, my side hurts. Stop it.
I was just thinking it's Walmart because they can't read. I thought I got double stuff. Why does it taste like wasabi? And what is wasabi? Oh, man.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Bounce with it.
In
I want you to
Kentucky,
bounce with it.
in Kentucky, a woman cannot marry the same man 4 times.
Listen,
4
honey.
times.
Listen, honey. We got to help you out. I got it on 1 and 2 and 3.
Wow.
But we cannot let you marry this man again. That's so funny.
That's
More than
terrible.
4 times. So,
Yeah.
so you can do the 4th time, that's it.
Especially since he died after the first time. You keep marrying him. Kentucky. Oh, that's great.
In Maryland, sleeveless shirts are banned in public parks.
Really?
Yes.
In Maryland.
Yep.
Because too many pasty white dudes are walking around with no sleeves.
That's right.
Sun's
Wow.
out, guns out. You ain't got no guns. You got soft pickles.
It's all
That's what
about
you
the-
got.
it's all-
Pickles.
You got soft pickles.
It's
They're
all
not
about the
bouncing.
Second Amendment, man. The right to bear arms.
Oh, man. Everybody has a freedom of speech, and you ain't saying the right things. Put your sleeves back on.
This next one reminded me of something before I read it. Did you guys see the recent thing about the IRS requiring? It's on their website. It requires you that if you're stealing things, that you have to report it as income.
You're kidding.
Or if you're selling illegal drugs, that money needs to go on your tax return.
Really? Because they
Yes.
think
Wow.
criminals are that stupid.
Right.
So, like, if you're running like organized crime, you're like,
Yeah.
you're like the Al Capone,
Right.
and you're running your books and your
Yeah.
ledgers and
Pay your
everything.
taxes, that's the point.
And you got to report that as income.
Yeah.
If you can get
Wow.
away with the crime, that's fine, but pay your taxes, boys.
Right. Which is funny because he went to jail for tax evasion.
Yeah.
He did, but
See, if he
he
would have
didn't
just
go to
reported
jail.
it, he would have.
Except by reporting it, it would be evidence of felonies and
Right.
criminal
Just a
activity.
catch-22.
So the thing is,
Yeah.
the IRS basically
That's
knows that we're all stupid.
That's
funny.
Because honestly, we already struggle with all their other laws,
Right.
and now they're counting on criminals to be so dumb.
Right.
They'd be like, I had a pretty good year this year.
Stole about 8 cars.
Right. I guess I'll go ahead and report that.
You don't have to report it if you return it.
Oh,
That's-
that's
they
true.
said that.
Yeah, but does it
All the
really count
looting
as
that was
capital
done.
gains?
Yeah. That's
Right?
That's
All the what?
They said all the
Looting.
looters.
Oh, the looters.
All the
Oh, is
looters
that what they said?
better
They-
report their income.
As long as they return it. Oh, yeah. If you looted something,
Yeah, you better report
you
it as
better tell
income.
us.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
So anyway, in New Jersey, bulletproof vests are banned while committing a crime.
They're okay if you're not.
Right.
Okay,
involved
so
in criminal
I can see the thinking behind this. You're committing a crime, and it's one more charge that they put on you
Right,
when
exactly.
they do arrest you, and you're wearing a bulletproof vest. That's
Yeah.
illegal too.
It's a separate charge.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Well,
right.
I could see the sanity of it is that I'm assuming if you strap on a bulletproof vest going into a criminal activity,
Right.
you're expecting there to be gunfire, which they probably don't want people doing.
It's like kind of premeditated.
But at the same time, it's sort of funny to think that, what we really want to do is make it easier for our police to shoot you.
right. Right.
Yep.
Right.
Too many of these crooks are putting on bulletproof
not
vests.
playing
We should
fair.
we should make that illegal.
They're not playing fair. What, they get to steal and protect themselves?
We need a law. Harumph.
And somewhere there's an IRS agency. If you live through this, please report your income.
Well, if you're a criminal, you can write off the cost of the vest.
I'm wondering. There you go.
true.
Do you get some tax write-offs?
I
Right
think
off.
so. Yeah, you write off the vest, write off the
business
gun,
expense.
write off the ammo.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's all business expense, really. Yeah.
Cover your mileage on your way to and from.
You would have to, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's break this down. Yeah, you're gonna go rob a bank. You can
Right.
write off the mileage. You
Right.
can write off if you're paying. If you got to divvy up with your henchmen.
Correct.
You
The
gotta
duffel
pay,
bags.
You got to pay your driver.
True.
The bags.
You could W-2
the
all of
masks,
them. You
the
could
mask,
W-2 all of them.
1099 them.
Or 1099 them.
Expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
1099 those guys. Get
Yep.
a W-9 from them.
Yep.
So they can claim it as income.
Well, not in California because they have to be employees.
Right.
You can't,
Right.
You can't independent contract someone that does your same industry.
That's true. Yeah. Weird. So that you actually have to hire them. So then you get into workment's comp,
Right,
and then you got to
right.
have
Insurance.
yeah, and then
Jeez.
health care.
Yeah,
But
which
you can
means
write
you
all
have
that
to
up.
rob more because you have to be able to afford all
Right,
of this, and then
right.
you have to pay for the retainer on the what is it? Not CPR,
CPA.
CPA. Thank you.
Yeah,
The other
all
one.
that. Yeah, it can
Yeah.
get very. Yeah, it just doesn't pay. Crime just doesn't
And
pay.
you got to
just
launder the
doesn't.
money.
It's hard to stay afloat as a criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough out there
It's,
for criminals.
Yeah, it's hard out there for a pimp.
hard. It's hard for a criminal.
You might have to apply for some help from
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Subsidies or something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, or just take it out of California.
Well, and even
Like the rest of all the other industries.
And then you can't write off the mask anymore because everybody's supposed to be wearing one of
Right.
those.
Right.
So you can't even write that off. So that's like a loss.
It's required.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they have to?
Man.
Wonder if they have to check their temperature before they go in the bank.
Probably.
Maybe on the forehead. Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Maybe they could put a temperature gauge on the scope, you know.
Yeah. It's a good public service for all the criminals.
This is
out there.
awesome.
If you're
Got you-
fixing to rob a bank,
Hope you're paying attention.
send this to your friends.
Hey, we have another sponsor.
Oh, we do.
Today's show is brought to you by Depends for Pea Sneezers.
Sneezers.
There to keep your gazoon tight. Back to you, Jared.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nothing
Speaking
like,
of that.
nothing like a loose gazoon. It's like a soft pickle.
My gazoon feels a little loose. Get that tightened up.
Yep. Like a pickle all wrapped up in underwear.
All that pickle juice going everywhere.
The juice is loose.
The juice.
Oh man.
Pea sneezers.
Pea Sneezers.
Oh my gosh. I've done that before.
You're our target audience.
That's when I knew I was getting old.
Oh, my gazoon tight.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
That wasn't mucus.
Oh gosh. In New Mexico, idiots are banned from voting.
Must be this smart to vote. What's 2 plus 2? Purple. Next.
Yep.
Check this circle. What's a circle? Sorry.
You keep circling the bubble.
What's an assemblyman?
Oh my gosh. In New York, slippers are banned after 10 p.m.
So you got to go barefoot after that?
Put your,
Bad news for
put your
those who
shoes
love-
back on.
Bad news for those who love rocking some fashionable, comfy slippers all day and night around the house. One old law says that slippers are not to be worn after dark in New York.
It gets dark at 10 in New York.
In your own house?
Dark at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
In your own house or in public?
Just in general, you're not allowed to wear slippers.
Wow.
Like, how would you know? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
We know you're wearing slippers in there.
We can hear you clip clopping in there. Get on over there.
I heard scuffy noises.
Would that be would house shoes be covered under that?
Well, I don't know what
know.
they're talking about.
I
Aren't
guess-
house shoes called
Yeah.
slippers?
No, they're called, yeah.
Only in Orange County do you have
Yeah.
house shoes.
You know what? If slippers are illegal, then I'm wearing house shoes.
Yeah, what is that? I aren't slippers. They just sound. I'm a house. These are house shoes.
Flip flops.
Scott said house shoes. What is that?
Scott's barking.
Scott, you're pea sneezing again.
Yeah, pea sneezes.
Pea sneezing.
Oh, gotta be careful.
Your kazoon is making noise.
Oh man.
I'm not going to make it through
We're
this
not
show.
going to make it through
Yeah, this is
2022.
great.
Oh,
There's something going on over there.
now the dog's back there. Doing
Oh
something.
man. The dog's back there in your kazoon. What is he talking about?
Playing with a pickle.
Right.
He's letting you know that one didn't bounce. Oh my goodness.
All right. In Oregon,
Oh man.
You can stop right there.
Yeah, Oregon's got crazy
It's
laws.
legal.
one's crazy.
It's legal to walk on the freeway.
it's
Right.
illegal to go hunting in a cemetery.
We call that grave digging. That's what we call that.
Hunting in a cemetery.
Wow, what is that thing they go? Oh, the quail. But no, what's the joke? I forget. Anyway, snippets or snipes?
Snipe.
Yeah, snipe hunting.
Snipe hunting, yeah.
Naga hunting.
I saw the snipe.
Oh.
Well, since we're talking about Oregon, I probably should let you know that this episode is being brought to us by Social Distance Cologne for Men. It's a new fragrance that says "Stay 6 feet away and put on a mask."
How do you say that in a scent?
I'm not sure.
To smell like pickles.
You got to put some stank on it.
For the male
Like
PU.
donkey.
For the male PU.
That's it, man. Shibby dibby doo.
Smell like an unbathed donkey.
Somebody ought to clean that donkey.
When's the last time you washed your donkey?
Yeah, clean it. Clean it. Please.
Your donkey stinks. Smells like donkey.
Smells like donkey. Smells like donkey that ain't been in the tub.
Yeah.
In Tennessee, it's illegal to share your Netflix password.
Well, yeah.
Well, that should be illegal nationally.
yeah.
That's one of my pet peeves. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But that actually makes sense to
Yeah,
me.
that's piracy.
For my friends in Tennessee, do not share your password or you'll be in jail.
Right.
You do time for that.
You can.
Man.
Yeah.
Do you know in Texas, you can't sell a human eye?
Oh.
Not anymore.
Can you sell other non-human eyes? You know, I got a chicken.
Other human organs and tissues are included in this law too, like the kidney, liver, heart, lungs, whatever.
So you basically can't sell human
And
organs.
any other organ that doesn't include hair or blood.
So you can sell your
Wow.
blood and
You
hair.
can sell hair.
What if you sell
and blood.
bloody hair?
I just burped right in the microphone.
That's funny. Bloody hair. Wow.
blood.
What if it's hairy blood?
The blood bank.
Gross.
Bloody
No, but it makes sense because you can profit a lot, but there are people who get paid money to donate their blood, right? I mean, it's not really donating, but to give their blood.
I guess so.
And I think the same thing's true with hair. They build wigs, things like that. So they probably said, yeah. But I just think it's funny, again, that there was a problem in Texas that was to the extent. Now, I wonder if it's near a border. Because you got the whole thing about organs. People getting kidnapped, they take their organs, and the black market and all that. Yeah.
Why you got to take the funny out of it?
I don't
They
know.
can harvest them. They just can't sell them.
That's right.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I could donate them.
So there's like a field in Texas somewhere where kidneys are growing, like a tree? What do you mean they can harvest them?
The kidney farm.
Well, that's what they call it when they go and they do stuff like that. Like up in the high desert, out there in like Lucerne Valley,
we
there was
go.
a thing up there where they were out harvesting
Organs?
organs. Yeah,
Wow.
From people?
almost like a ritual. What is it? A ritual type of a
Yeah.
thing?
You mean
they would
from
like
people?
sacrifice them, yeah.
Yes.
Kill the person and take all their organs, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that was
Jesus.
illegal?
No.
no.
I'm like, do we need a law to say that that's illegal? I mean, we do, but I
That's
mean,
just
it's
Tuesday
kind
in
of,
Lucerne Valley.
Yeah, exactly.
Organ harvesting day. Let's go. Bring your knife.
After that, we're going to have a picnic.
Yep.
This one bums me out. In Virginia, you can't go trick-or-treating if you're over 14 years old.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, tired
Mass
of that.
complaints of older teens wreaking havoc on Halloween.
Boo.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
the word is
also-
that way.
You also can't trick-or-treat after 8 p.m.
Of course not.
That one I wish we had.
Yeah.
Really?
I get tired of the stragglers coming in. I'm like,
Do you
I'm
get
ready to
people
s-
knocking on your door?
It's
Oh, yeah.
11:30 at night. What are you doing?
Right.
In
just
10
caused
years, I've had 2 people knock on my door on Halloween.
Well, because you're grumpy old John.
No, our whole neighborhood.
Don't
Nobody
go to that
comes.
house.
Nobody goes through there.
Mostly adults.
Well, yeah.
No adults. Nobody. The street is empty.
No, I mean, that's like your streets. Not a lot of kids on your street, or they just go
Oh,
elsewhere.
I got tons of kids. I can hear them screaming and walking around the rest of the neighborhood, but they don't come up our street.
Because
They
your
just go
house
other places.
is scary.
Must be the whole block.
Wow.
It's haunted.
Well, you know, we all sit in the front yard with shotguns, but I don't know why they do.
Yeah, that's weird.
For the kid who wants to, though, there's a big reward.
It's gonna earn it. Gotta
It's a
Gotta
soft
earn
pickle.
it. Soft pickle for you, brother.
In Idaho, this
head
is
on in the house. There's a donkey in the tub.
this is the last one. In Idaho, cannibalism is illegal except in extreme circumstances.
Oh, okay.
And they define extreme as
Most of us assume that eating fellow humans doesn't fly, but in Idaho, it's clarified in the law, though the law also says that it's a legitimate defense to have committed cannibalism under extreme life-threatening conditions as the only apparent means of survival.
So how far away is Idaho, or does the Donners Pass? It's like, does it go through there at all?
I
Or
don't know. I don't know where
because I'm
Donner's at.
pretty well, it's up northwest,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's as far east as Idaho. But it's
Right.
they were crossing over, and obviously they had to eat some.
Yeah, I think we would just like rock paper scissors.
You think?
Right.
Yeah. Who
So
would
the
it-
4 of us get stranded in Idaho. Who goes first?
Oh, stop it! There's all kind of ribeye meat fat just dripping down into the meat. Y'all gonna eat me first.
John's probably got
gonna
the
be
most
so-
flavor.
We'd have to slow
Right.
cook him, though.
John-
John's,
will.
yeah.
It would
Yeah.
take a
Maybe
while.
like
I'm going
we'd have to
first.
like dig a pit.
What'd you say?
I said, Idaho, I'm going first.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you're the one who knows how it works. I did put me on a big old like falafel, just on a
Spit.
big old spit, just be flipping me around like. Now, is it falafel? What's that? The Greek meat they put on the
Oh, the shawarma? It's not shawarma.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
On the rotisserie.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
Yeah, the spit.
Is that your friend? Your
I'm
friend
thinking,
looked good.
I was
He looked
thinking more
tasty.
like I was thinking more like a pit barbecue. Put an apple in your mouth.
Sure, like a big Hawaiian barbecue.
pineapple
yeah.
on either end.
Yeah.
Drop me some leaves over me
yeah,
and
bury you and then
yeah.
come
Little
back.
bit of onion.
And,
Right, with the Ritz in the
Yeah.
crack of my
Right. On your belly.
on my
With your
belly
legs crossed.
with my feet
Butt
up.
crackers.
My feet up.
butt crackers.
Put some string cheese up in there.
Yeah, you meant buttery crackers, right? No. We mean butt crackers.
Butt crackers.
Yeah.
Little Ritz bits.
Ritz bits. That's what you make the au jus out of. The Ritz bits. Get the bits.
We could stuff them like a turkey.
Make some au jus. That's it, man. Man, you don't grubbing like that. That's a big old meal.
Yeah, we'd be good.
Right. You could get through the whole state on me. Some jerky. Make some jerky out of it.
John Jerky.
Drop it into a... Anyway.
Cut some bacon off your back.
Some back bacon.
You have to go to
Bacon?
Canada for that.
Yeah. Good. That's
Nice.
funny. Hey, I think this was a fun show. I love crazy laws. Weird stuff.
Pickles.
Pickles. Oh
Bouncing
my gosh. I can't
Follow
believe
the bouncing pickles.
in a donkey tub.
We
That's where they came up with it.
We restrained ourselves on the donkey jokes. I think
that-
we did.
Yes,
I think we turned over a new leaf on the donkey jokes.
Maybe. But maybe that's what inspired the French to invent the bidet.
The badonkey?
Yeah. Well, that's how you wash your donkey. In a bidet. Well, anyhow, love the show. Love everybody. If you have heard a crazy law or if you ever broke a crazy law, please let us know in the feed. And we would love to talk about it some more. Look at this. We got people coming in the studio and
People
everything.
sneaking
It's
in the
crazy.
back.
We live right now. It's a law. No, I'm just kidding. We'll go ahead and wrap it up and say goodbye to everybody. And thank you for watching us 3 weeks into the year and listening. And hopefully you'll make it to week 4. That's it. Everybody
Yes.
say bye.
Yay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.